Welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. I have a full body, low impact mat Pilates workout for you. So a little bit different today. You are going to need a prop. If you have one, you're going to need one of these mini exercise non-weighted balls. Mine is from Pro Body Pilates. I found it on Amazon, which is linked below for the one that I have. No worries, if you don't have this, you can totally do this whole workout without this. This is just to give us a little bit, different engagement today, as it were. You will also need a mat. As always, you do not need socks or shoes. Feel free to have a towel and or water if you feel like those are necessary today. So let's place the ball off to the side and hope that it doesn't roll away. We're gonna meet laying down on our back, on our mat, like always. Let's start with that diaphragmatic breath, taking your hands around your ribs. Take a big breath in, and then out. Big inhale through your nose. Big exhale out of your mouth. Just inhale, letting your ribs expand as we exhale, feeling them close, feeling our abs draw in a little deeper. One more. Just gearing into the fact that our body is starting to move. Exhale out the breath. Take your hands long next to you and find your pelvic tilts. Push your hips away from you. Pull your hips back in towards you. Just warming up a little bit. Nice and easy on the warm up today. Nothing super fancy as we start with this. Just kind of figuring out, how's my low back feel today? Where's my neutral? Where's my imprint? What's going on right now? We are going to take this into an articulating hip bridge on this next one. Tuck and roll your hips all the way up. And then tuck and roll all the way down. So I am using this today as a means to continue the pelvic tilt to help warm up my back. If the articulation doesn't work for you, this rolling motion, you can definitely go through a hinge. We will be coming back to bridging later, so we won't be here that long right now. Not to worry, we have the ball to use with bridging today. Hooray. One more, roll all the way up. And then let's roll all the way back down. Go ahead and stretch your legs out nice and long. We're gonna set up for hip circles. Your right leg goes up to the sky. I'm gonna flex and point my foot. I'm gonna roll out my ankle, find my spot on my mat, point my toe and draw circles one way. So the neutral, as always, is the most important part of this. If you need to bend one or both of your knees, go ahead and go for it. But I'm looking for a lot of engagement through the powerhouse to help to stabilize the hips and the pelvis, right? So this shouldn't feel cute, reverse on this next one, nor should it feel comfortable. This is one of the mat exercises that looks real easy, and it's anything but if you're doing it correctly. Again, I just want to warm up a little bit before we start incorporating in the prop, and so I can make sure that my body is has it together, Couple more here. Our transition is going to be scissors. Find center on that right leg, crawl up your right leg, hover your left leg, pull, pull, switch. Take the head down if you need to. Make sure you're imprinted in your spine. I can grab anywhere behind the leg coming into my chest, as long as it's not the back of the knee. My ankle is visible, just FYI. If the hammies feel tight today, feel free to flex the feet too. It's a little nice extra stretch. Couple more. Let the breath help you. Left leg up, right leg down. Crawl down the left leg. Lay the right leg down. Find your neutral and then draw circles one. That is not yours, ma'am. Ma'am. Again, I'm neutral. Easy. I can bend one or both of the knees if I need to. She is 8 years old and she still acts like a puppy. Go ahead and reverse. So I knew bringing the ball out was going to be a temptation. So we'll see how it goes. No one knows. We'll just see. Oh well. All right, on this next one, that left leg lays all the way down. Take your arms up to the sky. Let's find a roll up, tuck your chin, roll all the way up. Stretch over your toes. Keep the C curve today as you tuck and roll all the way back down. Remember, just like with bridging, if this articulating motion doesn't work, You don't have to do it. It's not that big of a deal. You can sit up. You can hinge your roll back halfway. The core strength is built as you're going back down towards your mat. So for me, the slower you can go backwards, regardless of how far, the benefit. That's where the benefit is. 2 more. Ooh, these hips today. Man, every day is different, right? On this next one, you're gonna roll all the way up. Meet me at the top. Legs are still nice and long. Your feet are hip width distance apart and parallel. Move your butt cheeks out of the way if you need to. Your arms stretch out long in front of you for a variation of spine stretch forward. Anchor the shoulders with the double exhale. I'm hinging forward. I'm finding length from the crown of my head all the way down through my tailbone. My ribs are coming together. So I feel a lot of abs as I'm hinging and stretching forward. Hello, ma'am. She has a corner over here, you guys can't see it, where she collects all of her babies. Bones, toys, everything. One more. All right, go ahead and come on up. Shake it out, roll out your shoulders, grab your ball. So I want you to bend your knees, and I want you to plant your feet onto the mat. Lift up all 10 of your toes. My back is nice and flat. I'm vertically stacked from my ears down through my hips, and then I'm gonna wedge the ball in my low back. You have a lot of options for your hands on this. Behind your ears, in front of your chest, or out in front of you. Up to you. I want you to hinge back a couple inches, and then I want you to lift up. So this is not a drop back over the ball, arching sort of thing. This is a length. Think of this almost like spine stretch, but in reverse. What I'm doing here is I'm finding extension out of the core. What that does is it helps to lengthen the front of my body, which actually tends to get pretty short because we lean all day long, right? You're leaning over cars, steering wheels, and phones, and stoves, and kids. We do crunches, all that stuff. On this next one, and adjust the ball as you need to, guys. I'm hinging back. I'm gonna lift my left heel, place it down, lift my right heel, place it down. Small lift, right? I want you to think of this almost like a reverse single leg toe tap. So I'm engaging the butt cheek and the lower oblique to lift the leg slightly. I don't want you feeling hips on this. If you are, see if you can squeeze the butt a little bit more. Now when the leg lifts, my opposite armpit twists towards it. Whoo! You should start to feel a little bit of burning or shaking. Shaking is totally okay with this. Those are just your fast twitch muscles starting to turn on. Your body is starting to work. I'm still finding length. I know, it's not fun, but here we are. We're here for 3. I'm here for 2. I'm gonna find center, and then I'm gonna pulse my chest up and down an inch. Woo! Doesn't take a lot in this, huh? 3 here. Make sure we're still breathing too. Last one. Go ahead and come all the way up. Okay. Take the ball, place it down to the side. Somewhere where you can grab it in a minute, not now. We're going to go into our sideline sweep series, and then we're going to add in the ball. You'll see. Go ahead and lay down onto your right side. Ooh. Oh, I can do that today. Bring your feet out in front of you a little bit. Let's make sure we're neutral through our spine. Find your left leg, lift it up. Bring it back in line with the hip, flex the foot. Little tiny lifts. So we're going to do 2 little series on each side with this, incorporating in the ball on the second one. Don't you dare. Ma'am. Ma'am. Oh, Lord. Hold the leg in line with your hips. Sweep your leg forward. Sweep your leg back. So if you need to take a slight bend through that right knee, go for it. Remember, I'm looking for stability from the waist and above so that I can disassociate this left leg, right? So I can move it independently of the rest of me. Everything else has to be strong and stable. I love these. Easy breezy, sweep your leg out long, heel down, toe up, lift your leg up sideways, find your side split. You should be pretty familiar with all of these. We'll see how this next set goes for all of us. Really. Myself included. It's gonna be a little bouncy, and that is okay. 3 here. 2 here. Bring that leg down, draw the foot to parallel, draw it forward a little bit, point your toe down, pulse the heel up and down an inch. Shoulders are down, abs are drawn in. You can always lay your right ear onto your right bicep if that feels more comfortable for you today. Your call. 3. Last 2 and last 1. Go ahead and bring it down and rub out your butt. Now, I want you to come on up. This is nice. And I want you to find your ball. So, you are going to take your ball in your right hand as you find a tall kneeling position facing the camera. Now, if the kneeling does not work for you, you can always pad underneath that right knee. We're going to use the ball as a source of instability today underneath our right hand for our kneeling side kick series. So you're going to take your ball onto the mat underneath your right hand. Right hand goes on top of the ball. My left leg stretches out nice and long. Already, this should suck. My right toes are untucked and on the mat. My left leg is out nice and long. I'm going to lift my left leg. I'm going to lower it. I'm going to push away from the ball. It's going to leave a wobble. Listen, the goal is stillness on the ball. Babe, good luck with that, okay? Good freaking luck. If it's weeble wobbling a lot, it just means your stabilizers are doing their job. That's fine. With time and with practice, hopefully a lot of that weeble and that wobble will go away. It's all good. It's all a practice. Breathe. You should feel a lot of oblique on the right. We're going to hold the left leg up. We're going to kick forward, and then kick back. Now, use the ball as a means of feedback. As I kick forward, is it rolling back to help to compensate for the kick forward? If it is, I want you to make the kick forward smaller, right? So it's a double pulse forward, but we're going to make it smaller if we need to. Kick forward, sweep back, flex the foot, little tiny pulses, up and down an inch, out in line with the mat. My toes are relaxed and I'm still breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come on down. Take the ball, place it off to the side. We're going to find a Z sit with my right leg forward and my left leg back, just to help open up through that left hip a little bit before we move on. Take your hands on the mat in front of you or the ground. Bend your elbows, drop your chest, and then lift. Easy, breezy little back opener right now. This should feel lovely, but that left butt cheek is probably on fire. That's okay. That's why we're doing this. 2 more. Good. Last one. Now, come on up, turn towards that right leg, drop your chest down. And just hold a little variation on like a half pigeon, but not really. Take some big breath in and big breath out. 1 more big breath in. And then out. Go ahead and come on up, find center. Take your right arm, stretch it up and over, releasing those right obliques that just help to stabilize you so much. All right, go ahead and come on up, grab your ball. We're going to go into a little variation of spinal extension before we move on. So the ball is going to go onto your mat. You are going to lay down onto your stomach on the mat, and your forehead is going to go down onto the ball. We hear it already, right? So with this, I don't care if your feet touch or not. That's not going to matter. We're not going to move legs. So we're good. Bend your elbows out wide and to the side. Let them rest down onto the mat. I'm squeezing my butt. I'm gently pushing my hips down into the mat below me. And I'm lifting my belly button off of the mat. I'm going to lift my elbows. And I'm going to lower my arms. So this is all upper back work right now. I want my neck and my shoulders super relaxed. So if you feel like you're starting to shrug, drop the elbows down a little bit closer to the hips. Adding on, you're going to lift the elbows, stretch the arms out long, biceps by the ears, bend the elbows, draw them back, and then stretch them forward again. Kind of like a variation on a lat pull down if you've ever done any gym work. Just a little bit different way to do it. The back of my neck is still nice and long. Ooh. 2 more here. And now I'm going to combine the two. So I'm going to bend my elbows out wide, drop my arms, lift my arms, stretch forward, pull down, do it again. What are my abs doing? I want you actively thinking about your stabilizers right now and how they are helping you with this work. 2 more here. 1 more. Oh, go ahead and come on down. Okay, push up and back. Let's find a quick child's pose. Why not? Open up through your back a little bit, through your lats. Go ahead and come on up. Okay, sideline leg sweeps. Whew, almost lost my ball. On the other side. So bring the ball with you. Make sure it's handy for in a minute, not now. I'm going to try to get mine to not roll away from me. Lay down on your left side. Prop yourself up, drag your feet out in front of you. Lift your right leg up. Bring it back in line with your hip. Little tiny lifts. Up and down an inch. So the purpose of this first set is to find my alignment, find my setup, and figure out where my body is in space. Predominantly my neutral, which, there we go. Sometimes you get into it and then you have to adjust around. That's normal. 2 more here. Oh, man. Hold the leg in line with the hip, sweep forward, sweep back. Remember, if I want the fancy legs, I'm going to point the toe on the sweep forward. I'm going to flex from the ankle on the return. You don't have to do it. It's totally up to you. I automatically go into this because this is how I learned it. It's fine if you don't. No right or wrong way, because what we want to focus on is that upper leg bone moving within the hip socket. 1 more. Sweep back, heel down, toe up, side leg lift. Finding that side split. Again, fancy feet. Point on the lift, flex on the return. I don't care. I care more that your hips are stacked and that you're not rolling towards the back of your mat, right? We have to make sure that we stay neutral even in positions like this. And every time we switch up, what our legs are doing. 1 more, guys. Very good. Go ahead and draw the leg down, draw it to parallel, bring it forward, toe down, heel up, little pulses. Are you thinking about that side kneeling thing? Because I totally am. Man, who programmed this class? Oh, me. Whoops. Use the ball, they say. It is. It's a good time. It's a good time. Don't worry. 1 more. Bring it down. Shake it off. Throw out that butt cheek if you want. All right, go ahead. Come up onto your knees. So if you need that towel to pad that left knee, now is a good time to grab it. I'm grabbing the ball. It's going in my left hand. My left hand goes onto the mat. My right leg stretches out nice and long. Oh, this side is not going to be as fun for me. Stacking my hips, stacking my shoulders, lift your leg, lower your leg. You know what helps a lot with the weeble wobble on the ball is if you find one spot in space that's not moving. So glance maybe like 4 feet out in front of you. Look at that spot. Don't move. Wow, this side feels different. 2 more. Doesn't take a lot with this, yeah? Push away from the ball, lift up. I'm kicking forward, barely, and then I'm pulling back. So I'm checking in with the hand. I'm also checking in with my left butt cheek. Okay? Because if I kick forward and my left butt cheek goes back, which it's trying to actively do right now because this is my weaker side, I need to make my kick forward smaller. 2 more. Kick. Sweep back, flex the foot, little pulses. Oh, holy moly. We're here for 3, 2, and done. Oh, man. Okay, let's find that Z sit with the left leg forward and the right leg back. Gladly. Ball goes off to the side just for a hot minute. Okay, hands go down onto the mat. The ball's trying to follow me now. Drop down. And then lift. Nice and easy. This should feel so good after all that other work. Woof. Holy cow. Oh man, couple more here. All right, go ahead and come on up. I need to move my ball out of the way apparently. Turn towards your left leg. Drop down and stretch just for a couple of breaths. Opening up through that hip a little bit before we move on. All right, go ahead and come on up. Grab your ball. Okay, we're gonna find a tabletop position. My hands and my knees are gonna go onto the mat below me, and the ball is going behind my right leg. So my back is nice and flat, and squeeze the ball right away. So it might mean you need to flex that right foot. Okay, lift your belly button up and in. My shoulders are anchored and down. Kick your right heel up to the sky. Draw it down. Lift it right back up. Ooh, that ball's sliding already. So make sure that you don't lose your ball as we go through this. Make sure that you have more pressure and tension in your right hand, less in your left, and your back is nice and flat. Especially when we add in props, we need to be mindful that our form is not changing in any other way. On this next one, I'm going to hold it up, flex that foot, little pulses on the heel, up and down an inch. Ah, man. Lots and lots of hamstrings. I know you're thinking right away, oh, she's going to get into the inner thigh with this. We will, just not yet. Hold it up, big slow ball squeezes. Woo-wee. Push away from the ground. If you want to float that left arm up for an extra challenge, go for it. 3. Woo, that changes things. And 1. Come on down. Shake it off. We got to do the same thing on the other side. So take that ball, hook it behind your left leg. Knees down, hands down, back is flat, kick your heel up, and then draw it down. So make sure that as I'm kicking up that I'm not arching through my spine at all, right? Especially since we have that added prop. I have more pressure and tension right now through my left hand and less in my right. If you want to take that option of floating the right hand, go for it. I honestly think I'm okay. I think I'm good. Hold it up, little pulses up and down an inch. Like I'm chilling, it's fine. I'd rather my back be flat. It's challenging right now for me with that ball to maintain that nice long flat back. Hold it up, just the ball, big slow squeezes. Push away from the ground. Pull your abs in, tuck your pelvis. 3, 2, okay, 1. Go ahead and come on down. Take the ball, place it off to the side. We're gonna go into some hip cars before we move on, all right? So, my hands are on the mat, my feet are on the mat. I'm gonna find a hip car. I'm gonna take my right knee up, out, down and around, tap my knee down, and then switch directions. All this is to get a quick little mobilization set through the hips before we lay down onto our back, okay? That's it. Don't worry about the size of the circle. Switch sides. I want you to focus more on the length out of your spine and the stability of your back as you were going through this to make sure that my back wasn't arching to get the leg to circle. I'm switching directions of the circle every time my knee comes down onto the mat. My abs are working hard, guys. They're working hard. One more. Go ahead and finish off this last one. Shake it off. Come up onto your knees. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Okay, we're going to go into a variation of spine stretch forward before we plank with the ball. So, on your knees, if you need to have something below to help cushion, go for it. Hands can be on my hips, out in front of me, or behind my ears, all right? Take a big breath in. On your exhale, squeeze your butt, hinge back from your knees, just to where the quads tug onto your thigh bones, and then lift. So, you can see why this is called thigh stretch. But it's a lot, right? Because I need to keep a straight line from my knee up to the crown of my head. If I'm like leaning back like this is camel in yoga, I'm not getting the purpose of the exercise, which is the stretch from the knees up through the hip flexor system. One more. Tippy taps. Go ahead and come on up, shake it off. Okay, we are going to plank today with ball in between the inner thighs. Hands, knees, elbows, toes. It doesn't matter to me. Everybody's going to take that ball in between your inner thighs. I'm going to lift on up, make sure the ball's in the right spot. I'm gonna find a plank and I'm gonna hold it. And all I'm gonna do is squeeze the ball. To start, just figure out where your body is with the ball in between your inner thighs. Take the adjustments that you need. 2 more. I'm gonna hold the ball tight. I'm gonna bend my knees down towards the mat. I'm gonna lift up, squeeze the ball. Kind of like a knee tap variation. Seeing how flat I can keep my back as I'm drawing my knees down. Shaking. 2 more, guys. Okay, now hover the knees above the mat, just above big slow squeezes. We're here for 8. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees very carefully down. Grab the ball. I think it just changed shapes. And sit down onto your mat. And go ahead and lay all the way down on your back, on your mat. That ball, I'm sorry, it's going back in between your inner thighs. Same spot as before. I promised you bridging with the ball. Here we go. With a flat back, you're going to lift your butt up. We're going to hinge with a flat back lower, with a flat back lift. Now, please take into account that you have a prop if you're using it, yes? That means if it changes how low the hips go, it's okay. It's not a big deal. We want to be focused on the length of the spine as we are going through this and the engagement of the powerhouse as a whole. Okay? On this next one, I'm lifting the hips and holding them up. Just the ball, big, slow squeezes. I'm going to keep squeezing the ball. I'm going to keep my back flat. I'm going to take my hips down 2 inches. Think hip dip. Small. Push your hands into the mat. Draw your abs in even deeper. I'm going to keep my back flat. I'm going to take my butt down, my back down about halfway. How much more core engagement are you having right now with this isometric hold of your spine? I'm going to keep going with the ball squeezes. I'm going to hover my back and my butt above the mat. This should be the lowest part of your hinge without you actually hitting the mat. Okay, we're here for 3. Please make sure you're breathing, guys. We look good. You're almost there. 2. I'm going to hold the ball tight. I'm going to lift my hips up. I'm going to tuck and roll all the way down. Holy smokes. Grab the ball in your right hand and place the ball below your right foot. My left foot is flat on the mat. My right foot is underneath the ball. Tuck and roll all the way up. Find your bridge. And then roll all the way back down. This should be so hamstring intensive, so fast. Remember, the hinge is there. If the roll doesn't work, I actually prefer the hinge on this because of the instability of the foot. If you have lots of weeble wobbles, it's okay. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to drive through the midfoot and the heel on the ball. I'm going to keep my back long if I'm in my hinge. I'm going to hold up on this next one. I'm going to roll the ball away from me 2 inches. I'm going to pull it 2 inches back in towards me. Like a baby hamstring curl. I need to adjust around where my foot is. Don't let your foot completely leave the ball. Abs, abs, and abs. Push the shoulders into the mat. Push the hands into the mat. 1 more. All right, roll all the way down. Oh, the last one's horrible. Left foot gets the ball. Right foot hits the mat. 1, 2, 3. Tuck and roll all the way up. Find the top of your bridge. We're either hinging or we're articulating. So the goal with this is for the ball to be super still. This is really, really great ankle stabilization work to get your ankles super strong. So use the ball for feedback today. If it's weeble wobbling a lot, that's okay. That's your ankle stabilizers turning on. If you have big sways through the ball like you're on a surfboard, you are not pressing evenly through both of your feet, and we want to try to minimize that. Go ahead and lift on up. Roll the ball away. Pull the ball in towards you. Don't focus on the size of the roll. It's not going to be that big because I don't want your foot to leave the ball. 2 more. Okay, go ahead and come on down. Okay, go ahead and grab the ball. Take the ball in your hands up to the sky. Take your legs up to the sky. Flex and point your toes. Roll out your ankles. Imprint your spine, lift your chest up. Little tiny crunches, ball up to toes. Looking at my inner thighs. As I'm crunching, flex the feet if the hammies feel tight after that bridge set. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. Hold it up, go back into your scissor. We're gonna work this into a ball transfer. If you need to take the head down, go for it. So when your leg lifts up, you're gonna take the ball underneath your lifted leg into your opposite hand, like you're drawing a figure 8 around your legs. Go as slow as you need to. 3, 2, find center. Take the ball in between your ankles. Take your head, neck, and shoulders down. Lower your straight legs down halfway. And then lift. So double leg lift with the ball in between the ankles and my head down so I can target my low abs even more. I encourage you today to find the breath that works for you. You can always exhale on the drop to help deepen the imprint in your spine. All right, so your call. A couple more here. On this next one, I'm going to hold the ball down nice and low, and I'm going to give the ball some big slow squeezes. Whew. I'm here for 3. Holy inner thighs, guys. 2. Very nice. Last one. Go ahead and draw your knees in. Go ahead and grab the ball. Stretch your legs out nice and long. Tuck your chin. Roll all the way up. 1 roll up. Ugh. To get all the way up. Holy moly. Holy ball. Great job today. As always, thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing and liking and saving my videos and using them when you need that little bit extra work. As always, guys, reach out to me at Lisa Peronzo on Instagram if you have any questions about anything we did today. And remember, if you don't have the ball, no worries on this workout, but the link for the ball is in the description of the video below. Have a great day. Thank you again for joining me. I'll see you on your mat again soon.